Hello everyone, today we will read about the chemical bonding. Chemical bonding is a part of metals and non-metals. Chemical bond, what is chemical bonding? Before know to this, we have to know what is chemical bond. What is chemical bond? Let's see, chemical bond, the force of attraction between the two atoms in a molecule is known as chemical bond. What is chemical bond? It is a force of attraction. It is a force of attraction between two atoms in a molecule is known as chemical bond. For example, in sodium chloride molecules, sodium and chlorine, there is sodium is an atom, chlorine is another atom. There is a force of attraction that is known as chemical bond. Similarly, in H2 molecule, oxygen and hydrogen have a force of attractions. Similarly, this oxygen and hydrogen also have force of attraction. This force of attraction is known as chemical bond. And what is chemical bonding? The chemical bonding, the process of formation of chemical bond is known as chemical bonding. But this process of formation of chemical bond is known as chemical bonding. Now we will see type of chemical bond. How many types of chemical bond? There are different types of chemical bond, but mainly we will read about two types of chemical bond. It is mainly for standard 9, 10, 11, 12. We will discuss about two types of chemical bonds. These two types of chemical bond is electrovalent or ionic bond and covalent bond. First type is electrovalent or ionic bond. Second type is covalent bond. Let's see what is electrovalent or ionic bond. So what is electrovalent bond? Now the chemical bond which is formed by the transferring of electrons between two atoms. One should be metal and other should be non-metal. This type of chemical bond is known as electrovalent or ionic bond. So what is electrovalent bond? The chemical bond which is formed by the transferring of electrons between two atoms. Two atoms, which type of atoms? One should be metal and other should be non-metals. Similarly, covalent bond. What is covalent bond? The chemical bond which is formed by the sharing of electrons between two atoms, and these two atoms should be non-metals. In electrovalent bond, one should be metal, other should be non-metal, but in covalent bond, both atoms should be non-metal. Now children, we will see the process of formation of chemical bond by the Lewis structure. So what is Lewis structure? Lewis structure means the structure which we represent by the dot symbol is known as Lewis structure. To see how will you form the ionic bond or covalent bond by the Lewis structure. Let's see. I have taken an example, sodium chloride. And you know atomic number of sodium. What is the atomic number of sodium? The atomic number of sodium is 11. So we will write the atomic number of sodium 11 and its configuration is 281. Similarly, chlorine, the atomic number of chlorine is 17 and its configuration is 287. Okay. Now this sodium atom have one valence electron, so it has tendency to donate electron. But chlorine having 7 valence electron, so it has tendency to gain electrons. Sodium is a metal and chlorine is a non-metal. We have already read for the formation of electrovalent bond, one should be metal and other should be non-metal. It means one should be electropositive, the atoms having the tendency to lose electrons, and the other atoms should having tendency to gain electrons. Now let's see. In sodium, there is one valence electrons. In sodium atom, there is one valence electron, and in chlorine atom, there is 7 valence electron. 7 valence electron. In this case, sodium will give electron to the chlorine atom to get stability or to complete the octet. Now, sodium will be converted into Na+, and chlorine will convert into Cl-. It has 8 electrons because it has taken one more electron. So, it has 8 electrons and we will represent in this way. We will put here minus sign. And there, between these two ions, there is one attraction force, and due to this attraction force, it forms a bond that is known as electrovalent bond or ionic bond. In this way, sodium chloride forms electrovalent or ionic bond. Now let's come in covalent bond. What is covalent bond? The covalent bond which formed by the sharing of electrons electrons between two electronegative atoms or between two non-metals. Let's see, the example of the covalent bond in a compound is CO2, and how they form bond by the sharing of electrons. See, carbon, what is the atomic number of carbon? The atomic number of carbon is 4 and its configuration is 2. Atomic number of carbon is 6 and its configuration is 2, 4. And the oxygen, atomic number of oxygen is 8 and its configuration is 2, 6. Now, both atoms have tendency to gain electrons to complete its shell, complete its outermost shell or octet or to get stability. So, let's see, this carbon having 6 electrons, total 6 electrons and valence electron is 4. So, how we will write, this carbon have 4 valence electrons and each oxygen having 6 valence electrons. Each oxygen have 6 valence electrons. Okay, each oxygen have 6 valence electrons. Here is one more oxygen, 6. Now, let's see how they will share. This carbon has 4 valence electrons, so it has tendency to gain 4 more electrons. From there, it will take the electrons. This carbon atom will take or not take. It will share the electrons from the nearest atom, that is oxygen. The first oxygen will share electron from carbon. This oxygen also share electron from carbon, and carbon share electrons from both the oxygen and form this type of structure. And now after that they are sharing electrons with no charge produced, and after that they are sharing 2 pairs of electrons. So we will write C double bond O and C double bond O. That is the way to the formation of covalent bond or ionic bond by the Lewis structure.